So I have my Magento 2 backend installed in Docker container. Let's install PWA meta packages in our Magento backend. To do that, we create a extension directory, and then we clone the PWA repository to extension /magento PWA directory. Let's follow the instructions from the documentation. Straightforward. Let's clone the packages to our extension directory. Let's configure the path so that Composer can find the extension modules. Finally, install Magento PWA packages using Composer. This will install all the packages you need to run your PWA Studio. Make sure you have enabled these packages before we proceed. Run setup upgrade and run setup di compile. Once that's done, make sure your Magento 2 install works without any errors. I'm going to create a new working directory for my PWA Studio, and make sure you have Node and Yarn installed PWA Studio, and both versions support PWA Studio. Run the command yarn create at magento/pwa. This will ask a few questions for your PWA installation. Project root directory is where it will install all the packages, and give a short name for your project and your author name. For the template, press enter because we are going to use Rune concept template. For Magento instance, select other and then assign your Docker URL or your staging environment. Press enter for Braintree API token. If you don't have one, it will automatically assign a sandbox token for you. Use Yarn as your npm package management client, because I'm going to use Yarn instead of npm. This will install node packages in your directory. Once successful, it will show you commands we can use to run or start our front end. Before we start, let's create a custom secure domain for our front end. To do that, run yarn run buildpack create custom origin. So it's generating an error. So to fix this issue, or when we run any yarn commands, if there is an error in this point, we need to export node options OpenSSL legacy provider. This will allow us to generate custom secure domain URL. Next, let's run yarn watch to start the PWA Studio front end. So we have our SSL URL, copy it and paste it in the browser, and then we have a running PWA Studio instance of our Magento backend. If you look at the PWA Studio file structure, you can see .env file in the root. That's where all the Magento configurations are saved. If you like to change your URL, you can change it from here. I'll create more videos about PWA Studio and how you can customize its layout.